All right, everybody, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I'm excited to tell you about what we're doing this summer, and the short version of what we're doing this summer is workshops, workshops, and more workshops. And so there's two different physical science opportunities, and then I'm going to tell you about something that's for the math teachers, for data science, so just hold on tight for those. The chronologically, the first one that's coming up is pretty soon here, so July 7th at the AAP American Association of Physics Teachers meeting in Boston. There's going to be a STEMcoding workshop, and it's designed for high school physical science and physics teachers, but if you teach college physics too, you're very welcome to come. And there's a lot of great different options here, and one of them is us. So Sunday, July 7th. Here we go. Computer science integration in the high school physics and physical science classroom. So one important fact about this workshop is that you can, in principle, just attend the workshop. You don't absolutely have to pay for the full registration fee. You could, in principle, just come for the workshop, say, nice to meet you, Chris, thanks to the resources, I gotta go. That's totally cool. And so if you follow the registration links further on the page, there is an option for that. So from 1 to 5 p.m. at this place, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be doing a lot of the physics of video games activities from the YouTube channel. So move the blob, accelerate the blob, Apollo moon landing, bird launcher, that sort of a thing. And then I'll also talk some about the STEMcoding object tracker. We just recently posted those videos. I'm really excited about that because you can analyze data with just a Chromebook. You can even take videos of your own data. And that is sort of part of our data science stuff. It's part of the motivation for that, but it's a great tool for high school physics and physical science. So you're going to get 4 hours of all of my best tricks and tips and advice, and it costs a little bit of money, but you get some web resources for doing that. Anyway, so if you're anywhere close to Boston, I encourage you to come hang out with me for the day, and yeah, I'd love it if people could come to that. So I am aware that not everyone lives in the greater Boston area or has the resources to travel there. For you, we have another American Association of Physics Teachers training, and that is here. So you can see there's this link here, which I'll put in the description. There's two courses. The first one starts July 15th, and this is designed for high school. It's really designed for high school physical science teachers, but it's no prior computer programming experience is required for this. And again, we're going to go through our physics of video games activity. It's going to be online, and so you can participate virtually. And we're going to meet for about an hour a day. So some of these summer workshops, it's for hours, it's like 5 hours a day on Zoom or something like that. We're just going to do an hour a day and try to get through a couple different activities in this week. The activities in this week do include the STEMcoding object tracker. They include things like move the blob, accelerate the blob. I mentioned that. None of these activities have any trigonometry in it, so we're not going to cover the planetoids game or the bellicose birds. Lunar descent is another one that has trigonometry in it. So there's no trig in this one. That's part of what makes it physical science, but you could use it in a physics class as well, for sure. So and if you teach, say, intro college level, you're very welcome to participate in this. It costs a little bit of money, but you get some web resources for doing that. And yeah, I hope that you can participate, and you can potentially do both. If you can fly to Boston and come to the Boston workshop and then do this to kind of follow up. It's an opportunity to pick my brain. And so that's from July 15th to July 19th. Following that, also online, is sort of the intermediate level. So this is for people who either have completed the July 15th through July 19th, or you feel like, I've coded before, I don't need to start completely fresh on that. So here we're going to jump into some of the activities that I mentioned, like planetoids, lunar descent, things that have some trigonometry in them. And I believe we will have time to get all the way into a little bit of the electromagnetism activities. There's one or two of those which you can find on the YouTube channel, but I can also kind of walk you through it. And it costs a little bit of money, but you do get some web resources for participating in that. So again, this is an hour a day from July 22nd to July 26th. These are the physics options, the physical science and physics options for the summer. And this is about all the time that we have to do this summer, but I'm really excited to do it. And I love hanging out with teachers. I love chatting with teachers on Zoom. So I'm really excited about it, that I'm going to be spending so much time with teachers in July. There's one more opportunity, which I'm excited to tell you about, which is for the very first time we're going to be doing data science training this summer. And so this is me, this is OSU math professor Scott Zimmerman, and it's intended for high school math teachers, but in principle it could be other kinds of teachers as well. And we're really excited about this. We've been building data science activities for a while now, and we're excited to share them with you. It's going to be free to participate, so we're not going to charge anything because it's the first summer that we're doing this, which is really nice because there's other people out there who are doing data science trainings that are charging an arm and a leg. We're just getting our feet wet. Now it's the same time scale as the physics training and the physical science training, but it's an hour a day. It's just going to be a different hour. So that's how we're going to manage all this. So I'll be on Zoom for 2 hours, but you might only need to be on Zoom for 1 hour. And if you have any interest in this, I'd encourage you to sign up on this link to express interest in being involved. It's not a commitment to be involved, but it's just you'd like to know more about what we're planning to do. Please share this with your networks for sure. But so I'm going to have a busy July, and I'm going to be hanging out with a lot of science teachers, a lot of math teachers, which is my bliss, as you can probably tell. So so excited to see you in July, and yeah, please sign up.